Physical fitness has been a consistent part of my life since I was a kid. I played football, basketball, ran track, and developed a habit of always wanting to stay in shape as a result. What I did not realize was the impact that physical fitness was going to have on my level of success. In this video, I'm going to take your business to the next level by showing the connection between your physical fitness and business success. When I think about my journey in physical fitness, baseball, basketball, track, this developed the habits of consistency. It developed the level of focus that I don't think that I would have had I not been involved in these sports. And over the years, I was able to channel that focus, that consistency, and that discipline, and also that organization into my schoolwork. My physical fitness developed into something that was part of my lifestyle. And that lifestyle allowed me to have a lifestyle in business school. I was never this huge, big guy that worked out all the time, but I was somebody who saw focus and determination and always wanted to look good, always wanted to present my best self, always wanted to look in the mirror and be proud of what I saw. Now, a lot of you have heard my story over the years. When I went to business school, I started working in corporate America, and then after a few years of corporate America, I was completely burnt out, I was stressed, and I realized this was a huge mistake, that I needed to do something different. And that was my big awakening. My big awakening was actually when I got rushed to the hospital because of a panic attack. And when I was in the hospital, I realized something needed to change. And that's when I started my spiritual journey. When I started my spiritual journey, I got addicted to meditation. Meditation was the thing that cured my heartbreak. Meditation was the thing that allowed me to think about what I wanted to do after I left corporate America. Meditation was the thing that helped me to build my business, to create and visualize the life that I've manifested today. It helped to bring in my current partnership, and it helped to manifest a lifestyle that was on my own terms. But the problem was, I forgot about physical fitness. I stopped working out. Well, I didn't completely stop working out. I just wasn't really focused on it like I was before. I didn't see how working out actually increased my confidence, how being physically fit actually kept me focused. It actually created a new self-image in the mirror that I saw every day that reflected somebody that I was extremely proud of. So I continued to go down my spiritual journey, and I was extremely happy about that. It was a whole new lifestyle for me. But then I realized in my business, as I started getting more and deeper into the spiritual experience, that my business eventually became stuck. If I'm honest, I didn't know why I was stuck. I was meditating, I was visualizing, I was reading all the books, I was going to the workshops, I was trying everything, and I realized that nothing was really working to push me past this point that I felt was of no return. A couple of days later, I was sitting on the couch and my back started to hurt. And I realized I'm either getting old or my muscles are getting weak. So I started picking up yoga again, and I felt this rush of life come back to me. And I was then able to channel that energy to my business. A couple of weeks later, I got a phone call from a friend who wanted to host an event at Yahoo. It was a corporate wellness event where they needed a company to come in and bring meditation teachers, yoga teachers, and basically a company that did exactly what I was doing. So he hired me. I was no longer stuck, and the money just kept flowing. I kept working out and things looked good. So I continued on that path of working out 2 or 3 times a week. I continued finding business success. But again, last year, I got stuck. I was doing all the right things. I was meditating, I was journaling, I was going to yoga, I was actually going to the gym. But I realized that my gym regimen was the same gym regimen that I had since high school. I started to put 2 and 2 together. What got me here won't get me to my next step, and what got me here won't keep me here. So if nothing changes, nothing changes, and I needed to do something different. So I hired a personal trainer, and that personal trainer kicked my ass. But then it happened again. I started seeing business success. I went from making $10,000 a month to 20, and I went from 20 to 30, and so on and so forth. I realized that there's a direct correlation between what I'm doing physically, what I'm putting in my body, how I'm treating my health and my lifestyle, and the results that I see in my business. When I wasn't in shape and I wasn't really paying attention to my physical fitness, certain things in my business started to slip. Certain areas of my life became stuck. My relationships became stagnant. My business and the way that I scaled slowly started to decrease. And the more that I started to focus on my business and the tactical parts, and the more I started to focus on my relationships and the tactical parts of my relationship, the more I realized that it's not them that I needed to fix. It wasn't the business that I needed to fix. It was me. It was the attention that I was giving to my body that allowed me to be more open, to be more disciplined, to be more confident. It was my self-image that was creating a reflection to the world of how I showed up. This brings up another point about physical fitness, which is a point that I call signaling. Being physically fit signals to the world and invites people into your space in a very, very healthy way. Excess weight or stress or a lack of conditioning or fitness signals to the world distance. So what you're essentially signaling to people when you have that excess weight and you're not physically fit is to stay away, because I don't feel safe within myself. And the way that these thoughts are manifesting in your body is putting on layers between you and other people. And it's saying that I'm not good enough for you to really see me at my best. So I want to change that. And I'm going to show you step by step how you can reprogram this mindset in which you need in order to connect your physical fitness to your business success. Yes, you're still here. So if you want to learn more about how you can apply these reality creation tools to produce more wealth and success in your business, please make sure to subscribe so I can create more videos like this that I know you'll enjoy. Physical fitness has a direct impact on your business success. So if this is true, and every thought produces a chemical reaction that is matched by a feeling in the body, then we know from the neuroscience that those thoughts then have an effect on your physical body or internal state. So if your thoughts create a chemical reaction in the physical, that will manifest into matter. Thoughts matter. So let's start getting into some of the characteristics of someone who is physically fit. Well, we'll probably say that they are confident. What else? Resilient. We would probably say they're really focused and disciplined. Okay, these are the mental characteristics of someone who is physically fit. We would probably say that they have lower stress rates and lower anxiety. We would also say that they probably have increased energy. Anything else? What about the third one? I will probably say they either have none or lower levels of depression. What are some of the spiritual characteristics of someone who is physically fit? I would say that they probably have a better quality of life. Not only a better quality of life, but if they have a better quality of life, I would think the result of that would be an improved mood. And then lastly, I would think the spiritual characteristic of someone who is physically fit would be connectedness. A connection to what they're doing, a connection to something bigger, a bigger purpose, a bigger why. That bigger why could be how they look. That bigger why could be how they want to present themselves to the world. That bigger why could be a spiritual connection to God. All of those things connect back together to the characteristics of a successful business person, and thus a successful business. So what do all three of these things create? I would say a really powerful leader. So I would say increased leadership capabilities, increased leadership prowess. What else? I would say that because this person works out day in and day out, they have that focus, they have that grit, and they're probably going through pain and struggle most days. They're probably anti-fragile. They're more resilient to anybody else. How that translates to the business is a stable business. If you're anti-fragile in your life, That means that you can also create a business that is anti-fragile. You are your business. So, excuse my writing. I don't write that well, but I hope you can understand my writing. What's the last thing? I would say creative. Now, why is that? Because even when you're working out, you tend to get stuck if you keep working out the same muscle over and over a long period of time. So after a week, after 2, or maybe even a month, you have to start getting creative in developing certain plans that are going to work out different muscles or the same muscle in a different way so that those muscles can grow. That same stuckness that happens in your body translates to your business. If you're not creative about different ways to grow, your business will remain stuck. But when you get creative, that's when you can move past that glass ceiling and you can start to scale and you can start to move into your next level and elevate to your next level of success. What happens in your body internally also is reflected externally to the world and to your business. All of these things combined together create an amazing business person, amazing business owner, a business owner who is confident, resilient, has discipline, a business owner that has low stress, increased energy, a business owner that lives a better lifestyle, a better quality of life, a high quality of life, also has improved mood, lower depression, and a connectedness to a bigger why. This creates a successful business. This is why physical fitness has a direct impact on your business success. So at this point, you already have powerful tools to experience a shift in your life. And learning these tools and reality creation frameworks was the biggest thing that allowed me to go from my corporate 9-to-5 job to a full-time business owner, making my first $10,000, then $20,000, then $30,000 per month, and so on. However, there was something else. And in order to start seeing the scale in my business, I didn't have to change my mind. I had to shift everything about me, my whole identity, starting with my beliefs, the way that I spoke, the way that I walked, the way that I moved, the way that I dressed. And if you don't believe me, you can check out some of my past pictures a few years ago and how different I look today. The secret is this: when you learn how to shift your identity, combined with reprogramming techniques, only then are you able to make a permanent shift in your life. Now, after helping hundreds and thousands of clients, we found that there are 3 main principles that allow you to completely transform your reality. And this is what I call the C3 method. Number 1, the first C is clarity. It takes awareness and effort to break a cycle of a thinking process that has become unconscious. In other words, you can't clearly see the label if you're in the jar. So stepping out of our routine and examining our reality through self-reflection and contemplation allows us to become aware of the unconscious scripts running our lives. Clarity of the goal is the first step to change. Number 2, confidence. With clarity comes trust, and with trust comes confidence. And confidence comes the more and more you complete a particular action or a task. Think of this as the bridge from where you are to possibly where you want to go. If my goal is to take a swim in an ocean that I'm afraid of, then I'll never take the steps to actually get in the water if I'm not confident. However, if I overcame my fear and took the plunge, then my confidence will grow to enjoy the beauty of swimming. The third and last C is consistency. Learning to consistently create the life you want with a clear goal and the confidence to achieve it, you have no choice but to consistently manifest anything you want in life. If you can master these 3 pillars of reality creation, you can become a master of your business. And this is exactly what we help our clients do in our flagship platform, the Business Mindset Collective. Now, we only work with entrepreneurs who are stuck at a certain revenue level. You go through the roller coaster of inconsistency in revenue. You make a lot of money one month, then the next month you go right back down. Now, you've tried all sorts of tactics and you discovered It's not so much a tactical business issue, it's a mindset problem. You have an internal vibrational set point or upper limit for your revenue, which is why you keep returning back to your particular average. So if you're sick and tired of being stuck in the same situation month after month and year after year, and you know that the reason that you're stuck is not just a tactical one, but is actually a problem that requires a deeper solution, then I invite you to apply to work closely with me and my team so that we can help you to master these 3 principles of reality creation for your business. Simply go to the pinned comments so that you can apply. And if you qualify based on your application, you'll be getting a free one-on-one consult with me or one of my mindset coaches where we're going to help you to discover your blind spots. We're going to set a 12-month goal and a game plan for you. And lastly, we're going to help you to master the 3 principles based on your unique blind spots so that you can permanently shift into your new business reality. Now, this is not for everyone, so please only apply if you're coachable and available and also serious about investing in your business growth. I look forward to seeing how we can help, and thank you.